I have maybe, I've lost track, but maybe 150 to 200 of these books. As you can see, I write very, very small. And I write every single day. And I begin each day with the following words. Thank you, God, for the gift of another day. Please keep all of us safe and out of harm's way, and help me to help myself. And I truly believe that every day is a gift. And no matter how bad things get, there's always a blessing that you can find if you look for it. My name is Beverly Engelman. I'm 82 years old and still going strong. I was born in Brooklyn, and it was my mother and father and my brother, who was 8 years younger than me. Before I became Orthodox, I was always told my Hebrew name was Basha. And then when I started Hebrew school, and my Hebrew teacher said, oh, your name is Batya. And she said, that's a very special name. It means daughter of God. Well, I have to tell you, I take that very seriously. I am so proud to be Jewish. Education and Jewish go together. That's our history. I remember how important teachers were in my life. I still remember my 6th grade teacher. I can't tell you how many years ago this was. Her name was Miss Morgan. And I think she was my inspiration for becoming a teacher. I first intended to be a doctor. There's only one thing wrong with that. I wasn't very good in science. And so I actually dropped out of school. I dropped out of Brooklyn College for 10 years, worked, and then went back to become a teacher. And that was definitely my profession. I understood what it was to have a problem when it came to, learning. And so I felt that as a teacher, if I had children that were having problems, I knew exactly how to deal with them. And I knew from my own experience that it was possible to overcome the problems and go on to do whatever you wanted to do. When you're working with a class of 30 kids, it's not really 30, it's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, because each of them is an individual. A lot of people think, well, you only teach from, till 3 o'clock, and then you have 2 months off during the summer. There's a lot of work involved, as if you were on stage for all the time that you're in the classroom. There's no such thing as sitting down and taking it easy. You're always there for the kids. I had a young man in my class who stuttered terribly. And I worked with him, and by the middle of the year, he wasn't stuttering anymore. It wasn't just me, it was me with him. It was a joint effort. And that made me feel really good. I honestly think that the one thing I gave these kids was that they have to believe in themselves. And if they believed in that they could do something, they would be able to do it. And actually, this is the way I'm living my life now, because things are much harder for me. But I keep talking to myself and telling myself, think positively, and you will be able to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. I'm here for a reason, and I think over the years I have done things that have been of help to people, and I'm very proud of that.